Hi, we're here at Sybase with Elf. Is that how you say your name?
Actually, I call myself public,
Ah,
but I use elf as like a title, or I don't know how to kind. So like an elf, Christmas elf or forest elf.
oh, it's like a prefix.
Yeah, prefix.
Oh, cool, fun. Okay. So you were at the Federated Socials Web Summit with me this past 2 days, and you told us that you don't use money. So how does that work?
Works very naturally on this planet. Only some of the human beings believes in this money idea and participates in cultivating it. And I decided don't participating in that, and like majority of inhabitants of this planet don't use any money.
Right.
So I see it quite natural, maybe not for everyone nowadays, but yeah, for me it seems quite natural.
How long have you been living without money?
So strictly I haven't used money for over 2 years now. But already in 2008, when I lived in San Francisco, I lived for almost a year without using money and like sleeping in the park. So I started over there, but now I I definitely stopped a little over 2 years ago, and I decided never use it again.
Wow, cool. And so do you have documents?
Oh. I also, about 2 years ago, decided not to use any state IDs. I came to the conclusion I don't believe in countries. They seem also as fictionary for me as money, existing only in the fantasy of some humans, and I don't share this fantasy. So I just decided if I have a document that I don't agree with what it states, I will not use it. Why should I use something I don't agree with? And I put them in the recycling bins. So the driver's license and ID went into plastic, and passport in paper. I try to stay kind of eco-friendly.
Aha, okay. And can you share more about the philosophical reasons that you have?
Well, the philosophical concept, I would say I try to pay attention to a free will of human beings, and that we should not impose anyone our will, especially if someone doesn't try to impose something on us. And as far as I see, I respect other people's free will and don't try to force anyone to do something. And I would like other people to also respect my freedom of choice. So that's why I see that I can choose if I want to use documents or not. I can choose if I want to use money or not. I still have this freedom of choice. Even everyone has. Well, in some cases, someone has illness and needs to buy some medicines. That's a little more harder, but still majority of people can choose if they want to use documents or not, or if they want to use money or not. And if I would like to somehow validate or prove my identity, I prefer to say, okay, there's a few hundred of people, or I don't know, tens or thousands, doesn't matter, depends on the person, who can say they know me, instead of trying to have this institution who pretty much no one working there ever met me, just going through some bureaucratic procedures, and I find it quite primitive. Just to say, okay, there are all those people who say they know me and they can vouch for me. They can say, hey, we cook together, we work together, we actually do work on these projects together for that long. We've met on this event, and I'd rather have this web of trust-based identity system where people actually who know me vouch for me, or like verify that I am who I claim to be, and yeah, don't use those institutions.
So how does the fact that we now have like an electronic network linking people together help?
Help? I mean, at this moment I see we still learn how we can use this potential in our human history, in like day-to-day life. Most people have maybe since 10 up to 15 years access to the internet. So I would see we make baby steps, learning how to incorporate this technology in our daily life, as well as all the bureaucratic systems, political systems, like economic systems we use come from the times pre-internet times. And when people started using them, probably we couldn't even imagine what this information technology that we can communicate in real time on a global scale between individuals, what new it can bring to the environment. Yeah, I see that now with this potential we have, we can completely reorganize ourselves and just use this information technology that we work on supporting what we really want to support. And again, don't use bureaucratic institutions, just has this like more web of trust approach of identity or trust. So yeah, I see that we still need to learn and take advantage of the technology we have and like catch up with technology with our social organization and relations.
Cool. Thanks so much for talking to me.
Cool.